Hello everyone, I am Krooked and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today, we are playing Mega Man 2 for the NES. This is the game that everyone knows about. There are two difficulties, normal and difficult. Normal is technically easy mode. Difficult is technically normal mode in the Japanese version. Don't worry about that. Doesn't matter at all. Just, if you want to play Mega Man, play Mega Man. So, we already took a look at Mega Man. Game sucked. Mega Man 2 improved on Mega Man in basically every single way you could ever think of. The biggest thing was it added E-Tanks. E-Tanks allow you to survive by, when you run out of life, you can restore it. What's now a pretty known concept, this was a brand new thing, so it took down some of the difficulty of Mega Man, because if you notice, I just took a ton of damage from, like, hitting those metal spiky things. And it kind of sucks, because it's not easy to get health back. Graphically, this game looks better than Mega Man. It has a lot of improvements to the graphics, has a lot more moving parts. Instead of the stationary backgrounds that you saw in the last game, now you get all of this. It still has the same basic controls that the last game had, but it's a little bit more polished this time around. Mega Man's a little bit more responsive, and you still can't charge, you can't use, your slide, but because there's so much going on in this one, it introduced, a lot of the graphic flickering that old NES games are kind of known for. It's something that you have to deal with today, because even on emulators, the remade versions, etc., you have to deal with it. I wish they released a version that didn't have it, because it would make it nicer to play. Same with, like, the slowdown, but maybe it would make the game too easy at that point. Which is saying something, because, well, this is probably the easiest of the Mega Man games. I went to Metal Man's level first, and the reason why is, well, I'll show you. He's not that difficult of an enemy to fight, and his weapon is so good that once you get it, if you die, it's basically your fault for dying, because he kills everything so quickly. I believe every single boss in the game is weak to his Metal Blade. And I also believe that he's twice as weak to Metal Blade. Like, I think it kills him almost instantly, or it only takes like 2 hits to kill him with it. It is dumb how easy it is. That being said, I think this is a better entry point for Mega Man than any of the other games, because it kind of gives you a few crutches that you can lean on while you're getting used to it. And if for any reason you decide this game is too easy, I want a more difficult playthrough, it has difficult mode, which Mega Man didn't have. This game dropped a lot of the instant death points and made it so that you can, go through a level without dying. The levels aren't stupid long like they were. And really, it's an improvement over Mega Man in every single way. A lot of the music is still the same as the last game. A lot of the sounds are the same as the last game. That's a recurring thing in the original Mega Man games, though. You just gotta kind of get over it. But, like I said, once you kill Metal Man, oh, this game changes and becomes the easiest thing ever. It has this cool thing where it shows you that you get an equip, it shows you the password afterwards, which is also a new introduction with this. And I think it... Okay, so it doesn't show you the attack being used, but in later games it does, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna go to Woodman. This was always the first Robot Master that I fought, and I always thought he was the easiest, but that's an understatement when you have Metal Man. These bats up here, they're really cool. They're the original style bat in Mega Man games, and they show up in Mega Man X, and the one that shows up in Mega Man X has a much higher chance of giving you a life power-up, which is a unique and cool throwback to, well, this. Controls, like I said, same as Mega Man. Like exactly the same. Sound is a little bit better. This has the most known soundtrack in any Mega Man game, with Wily's theme, which everyone knows it. Brentalfloss made a version of it. And graphically, it's a lot more advanced than Mega Man. It's so much more fun to look at other than the sprite flickering. And the soundtrack is just energized. You're going. You want to go the entire time. So I understand why so many people think this is their favorite Mega Man game to ever exist. But I can't help but think that a lot of people find this to be their favorite Mega Man game. Also because it's the first one they played, or because it's a lot easier than most Mega Man games. I don't know of a Mega Man game that's easier than this. And, you know, people will tell you, oh, well, you know, if you use Metal Blade, of course it's easy, because that's basically cheating. If a game gives you the ability to do something, and it's built into the game, that's not cheating. That's how the game was designed. And to call it cheating is basically just telling people, oh, hey, because you played the way you want to, you're not good. And that's stupid. We have Not Overdrive Ostrich here. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen if I stayed there long enough. Oh, and I game overed. Okay, so anyways, yeah, if I used Metal Blade on Woodman, he would have died really, really, really quick. And I'll just show you how stupid Metal Blade is, since we're here. So it's omnidirectional. And it goes through enemies. Everything drops power-ups. So if you went through with just Metal Blade, you'd be perfectly 100% fine, because it doesn't even take energy most of the time. Look at that. I'm still at full energy and I'm shooting this thing, and then they just all drop energy. Energy, energy, energy. This dog that I had a little bit of problems with, dead. Energy. You beat Metal Man, and this game is now trivial. It doesn't matter if you're going against Dr. Wily. It doesn't matter what you're going against. This is now the most trivial of the Mega Man games. I don't even need to get close to that thing to kill it. Dead. Boom. Done. It is insane how easy Metal Blade makes this. I still have E-Tanks. I don't have to die. And now that I have full health, well, basically full health, and Metal Blade, it's nonsense. So, these guys, yep, Metal Blade. Everything becomes trivial with Metal Blade. So, with all that being said, well, I do think this is a better Mega Man than Mega Man. I don't like this game as much because I feel like it's just as imbalanced as Mega Man, but more towards the player, and I don't feel that it really got its footing yet, just like Mega Man. It did a little bit better, but I think it was still trying to figure out the correct balance, and that's why you have this stupidly broken thing. I didn't know it didn't work on the Roadrunners. That's kind of a nifty thing. But now that I'm at Woodman, I'll show you how stupid this weapon is. Because if Woodman hits me twice, I'm dead. Hi, Woodman. Okay, he hit me once. And I basically let him hit me. Because I didn't even try to move. I was just like, yeah, I think I can survive that. I was wrong. So we'll see this. So... Look at that! Look at that! Dead. Just, I didn't even have to care. I tanked 2 hits and killed him. So for a score, I'm gonna give Mega Man 2 a 6 out of 10. It's better than Mega Man. It's still not a great game today, and it has some problems. Mostly with the fact it's just not really a challenge at all. You can make it a challenge, but it never has to be unless you make it one. So, with all that being said, if you like this video, like I like Mega Man in general, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode of Unscripted comes out. And with all that being said, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!